if you can hear me. Give me that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that like button while y'all figure it out. Thumbs up, like button, thumbs up, one or the other. Lets me know that you can hear me because you're doing one or the other. Yes, 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 yes. Can y'all hear me? Let me do my own check. I forgot I can do that. My own check, my own self check. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Let me see. Can I hear myself? I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Let me see. I got it. All right, I got it. I got it. What's good with it? What's good with it? I am trying. I'm trying to get motivated. Woo, I don't know. I don't know what's good with it, people. What's good with it? We back in the saddle for a day, for today. Just a minute. Let me go. Now you know I'm planning to just be on here long. If I'm dropping the link already, that don't mean hit it yet. Well, yeah, you can hit it yet. Ain't no big deal. Hold on. Let me pin it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Give me a minute. Let me get the nostrils going. Let me get my nose going. Hold on. All right. I am here, people. Let me holler at you folks. What's good with it? Purple Purple got your message. Hey, you were first. Woo! Shaniqua Town Business. What's good with it? Miss me, Miss Mo. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Mac Dime. See your tail feather, sweet. Lord have mercy. Okay, Mac Dime. Lord. Hey, Lavelle. What's good with it, sir? Sonya Davis. I thought you had gotten sick of the crazy and left for good. Yeah, yeah. I've told. Yeah, you see my name, Miss Amnesia. Progress 2 times. You probably haven't got no notifications because I haven't been going live. See, but what's good with it, cousin? What's good with it? What's good with it? Hey, Karen. Hey, Haunty. Hey, Horny. Yes. Hey, Cool BJ. Cool BJ. Yes. So, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? I stole a few minutes to come on here and to holler at y'all for a good moment. You know, I am a woman of my word. So I said, I will tell you when I'm going to exit the building for good, right? But so if I don't tell you, I ain't going for good. But I will tell you. I will tell you that the time is nearing, though. I'll tell you that. I can tell you that. Quick, fast, in a hurry, honey. I'm trying to give myself my own lobotomy. I'm trying to drain my own head. Okay, I don't know how they do that or whatever, but oh my goodness. So that would be good news for some. Yeah, she is getting her ass on up out of here. Now, what that mean? That don't mean like off YouTube or whatever, because I found some other stuff that I like doing. I like the way these people are doing celebrity news and the way these people are doing documentaries and on historical stuff, things of that nature. I like that type of stuff, right? I definitely like my reality shows. You know, I guess it's never going to be a time where, and especially in the near future, where we don't talk about R. Kelly because he is a celebrity, right? It's so much shit to talk about, and so many, um, so much other stuff to cover. You know what I'm saying? And you try to get different people that's interested in different stuff. Trying to get like a tap into a new a new market of people, not because if you tap into the same pool, you're gonna get the same type of folks. But not saying there's nothing wrong with 95% of you, but 5% is something that's real wrong with you motherfuckers. Some is, and I have to count myself in that. That's why I'm trying to goddamn squeeze my goddamn brain and see what the fuck nigga just happened. But I don't have uh the tolerance for bullshit. But it is just too crazy for me. It's too crazy. Y'all too crazy for me, baby. We gonna end up. Let me tell you something. We gonna end up in the hospital, on probation, in jail, or prison. And I'm telling you, at this rate, Levi for Kelly's gonna make sure that all of us gonna end up in one of those places. Hey, Levi is on the road, baby. He's on the road, honey. We're gonna end up fucked up. So listen, man, I'm trying to, I'm just not a fake and phony person. If I don't feel it or whatever, you can tell it. So I am trying to get it in. And so, listening to that interview with Donna, whatever, that did give me some motivation to get this shit up. Now, I will still be doing the paperwork because, child, mm, 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 mm. I don't know what else to do. I just don't know what to do. I don't heard so much shit. And it's like, if you just don't know what the fuck it is you read, just read it. Don't try. And everybody doing a breakdown. So, I done changed. Now I'm doing an analysis, right? Now I'm just analyzing motherfucker. I'm going to change it. And trust me, I got some more words after that. When they steal that, I'm going to change it to something else. I got it in the pipe, baby. I stay 5 goddamn steps ahead. This is crazy. Yes, but this motherfucking shit here is. I'm trying to say this is some shit that we should have got on the motherfucking Tom Joyner boat and just let this play out. But this is some crazy ass shit. Uh, uh, mm. But we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Hopefully, I'll get more motivated. I'll get my spirits up, whatever, baby. Y'all are draining motherfucking goddamn. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about y'all in here, and I'm definitely not talking about majority of the people. I'm just talking about the people that will just drain the motherfucking goddamn, drain a good time. You can't even have a good motherfucking time. It's like a lot of these motherfuckers are. We gonna set aside the people with agendas, but we got a lot of people out here just miserable as fuck, just miserable. I just don't know how this works. There is no way in the world, even if I don't like a motherfucker, that I can come on this bitch day after day after day, or anytime somebody goes live or they go live themselves, whatever, and talk about another motherfucker that ain't talking about them, they ain't thinking about them, and just make up some shit to make it seem like somebody's talking about them. I'm thinking about. I don't know how that works. I see it time and time again. It must be some kind of mental health play. And yes, I keep hammering home mental health because it is a real big problem in America. And I know we don't like to look at it as black people, but you need to see that it is, it's gaining steam over the years. It's some crazy shit. And being home during this whole COVID shit, it didn't help a lot of people. And the motherfuckers that even went outside, shit, hell, I mean, they were already crazy and shit. I mean, this some weird ass shit. I hear a lot of talk, I'm listening to some of these people give their point of view on a lot of things or whatever, and I am just happy that a lot of these people, one, don't have kids, or two, don't have kids under the age of 18, and three, definitely don't have girls. It's like a lot of the shit is to the point, like, are you fucking serious? Like, a lot of points that they make has nothing to do with justice. It really doesn't. It has something to do with a piss poor view of motherfucking humanity and what it means. I wasn't raised like this. I don't give a fuck who it is. I wasn't raised like this. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? What have I protected? And trust me, I've had my fair share of it. So I ain't one of them motherfuckers that don't stand on the shit I said, the shit I do, the shit I. That's not me. I'm not pointing. So I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying, what the and the only thing you could do at this point is like, moonwalk about this motherfucker. Be like, okay, because this ain't what I signed up for. I, it's some crazy, crazy, crazy shit that I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say from one day to the next. I'm just being shocked. Obviously, ain't nowhere in the hell that as a human race, whether you identify black, white, whatever you identify as, and we get down like this, with each other, against each other. I'm like, well, God damn. I mean, it's worse than the motherfucking Bloods and the Crips. And then within like within each set and shit, you got the little, you got the power rules, you got this, you got that, whatever. They sometimes they may have a little issues, if you're on blue, you got the rolling six, all the different type people and shit. And some of them have some internal shit, but god damn. This is supposed to be the step in the name of love sector. And we motherfucking fucking box in the name of hate motherfucking sector. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I was just looking. I'm talking about people alleging all kinds of shit against people. And it's like, are you serious? Motherfucking a cuckoo motherfucker comes around every 3 to 4 months with the same story, different person and shit. They buy into this shit. Here we go with this shit. Giving it light, giving that person life. It's just like, it is so disheartening. I'm like, where am I? And it's only so much cussing I could do. Because I be wanting to fight, Now, with that being said, now there is some unfinished business. But I'm going to need y'all. I'm going to post that link to that other channel because I'm going to have to do that unfinished business to on that other channel. I'm still going to clown sometimes, right? But I'll be doing it on the other channel, right? So I'm post that link again on the community board. I'm gonna need y'all to sign up. That's just how it is. But I'm not interested no more in going back and forth with motherfuckers that for what? You got people out here saying all kind of shit about people. And instead of anybody, especially if it's damning, especially if it sounds crazy, especially if it just don't add up, why nobody's saying, well, where's the proof? Nobody says that. It just depending on if y'all like the person or not, y'all just go with the shit. I ain't gonna do that. It's I can like you or not. I'm always going to be for the right. I don't give a fuck if I like you or not. And when I found myself was like, okay, well, this motherfucker him continue to treats me horrible. And even though I know they lying on this motherfucker, I ain't gonna say shit. When I got to that point, I knew there had been a change in me because I don't get down like that. I don't give a fuck. I can dislike your fucking guts. But if somebody lying on your ass, I'll be like, that's a lie. But when I be like, I don't give a damn. They can lock the motherfucker up on false pretenses. They can shoot the bitch in the streets. And I don't give a fuck. When I get to that point, I'm like, this ain't me. No. And and that makes me a hypocrite because I'm raising people or giving advice that's contrary to that. And I don't do the hypocritical shit. Is there times where people may do something that may be hypocritical? Yeah, but that doesn't constitute that person as a hypocrite. Hypocrite means that you got a pattern of doing that. You got a propensity of doing that. Just like a liar. Everybody tell lies. But do you lie all the fucking time? That classifies you as a liar. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to say I'm definitely not better than nobody else. I had my fair share of getting down or whatever. But I'm not finna be dirty about the motherfucker. And I can't do all that. And I tell you straight up what I did, what I've done, whatever. And I did it on the motherfucking. Then it wasn't no dirty-handed motherfucking bullshit. These people, they lie. I mean, all the motherfucking time. Like, and you be like, it's you get to the point like, okay, you can make a fool person look like a goddamn idiot. You got people that don't use they too dumb to use their own slander. They go get somebody else's slander and lies and shit and try to make it their own and add to it and spin it like you look real stupid. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't. But really got to pay attention. Pay attention to the people that's always starting shit, not the people that's always drug into shit, and not the people that's always responding. Pay attention to the people that start shit. And if you want to know who started the shit, just go from the person who responded or the person who was drug into it to get to the motherfucker who started it. And watch the same motherfuckers keep popping up. Just watch. And that's my good news. That's my advice to you. Me, myself, I'm trying to get the motherfucking bag. Extra bags. I really am. I'm trying to get the motherfucking extra bags. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. Um, if I have a chance, I don't know if I will, but if I have a chance, I'll get to, you know, what I'm calling family packs and shit. Well, packs and shit be like little combination of videos, maybe some text message. But I like to have my little documentations for my little stories and shit to show y'all whatever, to do something different or whatever. Because I really like when people come out here. I like to see people with their families. I like to see people out having a good time. I like to see people talking about different things. I love to listen to stories and things of that nature. I love to listen to all of that. I don't be, really be about all that bullshit all the time. But it is what it is. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can put that picture up. But yeah, y'all, we, as a people, we got to do better. And I don't like to see nobody caught up in some bullshit. I do believe, and like I said, in justice on both sides, and I do believe that you should be, you know, um, held responsible for your actions, whether it's criminally or whatever, I mean, and I do believe that you shouldn't be overcharged, and it is what it is. But this motherfucking shit here is just beyond what anybody bargained for. Bring your and these people think, I hope people understand that the majority of us just ended up on YouTube in this sector, not to do anything malicious to nobody involved in no case. Ain't nobody had no information. Nobody know nothing about it. None of that. We met a lot of these people when we got here. And a lot of these people's mind was made up what side they was going to be on when they got here. You know? That's just it. So it wasn't no time to form no alliance or whatever to do fuck shit to people in the all that crazy shit. It's like, huh? And then after one trial being in the books, did you hear anything that did the people say, like what the people responded to and said in the case or whatever, where it came from, how it developed, whatever the investigation unfolded, that's what it was. And I don't recall nobody in here, pretty much being referenced. A couple people, but those people was close to the subject. I mean, the suspect or the accuser. So it's just crazy. I've never, and I mean, and it's getting so ugly and dark. That ain't how. That's not in my soul, baby. That ain't my soul and my spirit. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And shout out to y'all that can do it. But these people here will cut your motherfucking neck off, your throat off, and for what? And they so dumb to that They so dumb they can't even realize that all of this shit you did, all of this, whatever you tried to do, all of this, you know, seeking and searching and investigating, what did it get you? Nothing but convictions. 9 of them to be exact. So you did not help. Nothing. Nothing. And every external person that was connected to the case that really did something is getting convicted too or arrested. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, when are you gonna learn? It's like, motherfuckers just keep on keeping on with the shit. Like, somehow this is gonna help. Okay, all right. Hey, whatever. If that's what you think. Hey, but y'all enough about that. But yeah, so I'm not gone yet theoretically. I'm just trying to, honey, be to myself. You know what I'm saying? Become back to me and whatever. I'm tired of hollering, screaming, cussing, fussing, fighting, shooting, stabbing, threat. I'm tired of all of that. Because when you can't actually connect your fist with a face, you know, it becomes uh tiresome. It's like all it does is run your pressure up. Because all you want to do is fuck a motherfucker up. And I don't even hardly listen to this shit. I'll get a notification. Like I said, now if it looks like you're going to talk about me, I might click in and see if you're talking about me. And chances are you be talking about my ass. And I come on up out of there and I know I got to put you on my list. Other than that, unless it looks interesting, yeah. Um, I will sometimes I will listen to I'll call her name out. I've been listening to Miss Tracy a little bit more because I am definitely listening, going to try to listen to people. I'm gonna get better at this. Listen to people who, when the paperwork comes out, they breakdown on the paperwork on that day's paperwork, you know, or whenever they get to it, they give. I'm definitely gonna listen for that, because it's a couple people out here do a real good job in doing that, right? Um, I hope he don't mind me saying his name, but if he does, I don't give a fuck. Um, I I noticed that Atmos hadn't been. I don't know when the last time he did a breakdown or whatever, and I can actually say that he moved in the area of breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Because he I mean he's getting pretty good. Like getting the paperwork and breaking it down and being pretty much factual. When it's his stuff, he's doing it pretty much factual. So, I will you know, try to, get to his whatever. But I listen to Miss Tracy. I like, her her stuff. Yeah. I haven't seen Sylvia do any reenactments in a minute. I will pay attention to that. Sit on her lawn and pay attention to that. But yeah, but other than that, baby, I be trying to get it or trying to go listen to some other foolishness like reality shows. Like if and Zeus is Zeus Network shit. I'm a big fan of the bad. I wanted to be on the Bad Girls Club a long time ago, but I couldn't, bring myself to even put an application for that shit. But so I wanted to be, so I do look at Zeus. So they doing the Bad Girls Club and the Bad Boys Club and all of that, and it's hilarious. I look at, the housewives and shit like, so I be, honey, doing other shit. And people send me stuff or whatever, but honey, I don't even be reacting on that bullshit. I'm like, child, I heard, someone said the best shit. You got to argue with motherfuckers that's on your level. That got something to lose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But I fuck around and became available and have taken too many jobs. It was so funny. The first, I think last week was my first days out in the field, and and I'm gonna start pushing products. Maybe I'll pick them up next week or something. 'Cause I'm wore out. And JoJo said he talking about shit. You was snoring, and see, I don't snore. He knows I don't snore. But baby, I was dead tired, snoring. So shout out to all you motherfuckers that go somewhere for 8 or more hours a day. I don't see how y'all do it. I really don't. You think I've been training in the fucking enforcement field since 2000, right? Training, right? Here, I've been in every department, pretty much done everything, whatever. So in the enforcement field, I've been training for that long. And what comes with training is some teaching, but that's teaching on the job. And been teaching at a at a school's been since what 2004. I think I was part time 2014, and I went full time after I left. So, but anyway, so that's been I think 2017, something like that. But so and well, I'm training on now. Now I'm a rookie. Y'all see my little outfit, okay? Just been the men in black, looking like the Taliban, and none of the people. I'm working with a whole bunch of foreigners. The foreign people know them goddamn systems and shit and all of that. And I got my I got a little sample from the job. I'm gonna play all the little foreigners I'm with. Y'all can hear them talk. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I don't know. It's like it's crazy when yeah, of course it's more Americans in there, but actually no, it's about half and half that's sitting up there, and it's wild. But anyway, I'm trying to get the bag. So, but I'm not neglect because I hate to hear incorrect information and shit. So I'm gonna have to come and do the paperwork. But yeah, but that's all I want to say. So yeah, but that don't. So when y'all see me go live, make sure y'all come over because it ain't gonna be real all the time like I used to be with them. It's gonna be whenever I get to it. Because right now I am all over the place. I motherfucking picked up 2 different jobs, and I'm tired. All right, when I say I'm dead tired, I'm tired. So yeah. So but anyway, enough about me. Enough about my black ass. We gonna have to get to this goddamn interview. Yeah. Honey, honey, honey. Now listen, right? So let's because I never did get to do all that shit that Don had going on in that case, right? And and he's taking a plea from what I heard on the second case. So now let me say this: it doesn't mean that he is going to plea and snitch. However, from what I heard today, he might. But here's the thing, right? That's not to alarm nobody, because let me tell you why, right? I have more. I'm not gonna say more respect because I never didn't have respect for him, but I really truly believe that he is a friend to R. Kelly. I'm gonna tell you why. He maneuvered his cases out for R. Kelly to go ahead and get that New York shit out the way because, in my opinion, this is my opinion, he knew that New York was incorporating others, right? I think they had him on the octopus. It was already a RICO case. They say he was working with others, doing this, that, and the third, right? So if that being the case, it would look like, it would make sense for Don to push his shit out so that it would in no way, no how interfere with R. Kelly's situation. And you could think of some other stuff that he allegedly did, which show that he is some sort of friend. He came up in the man's life 2018, brought his mom aboard, and whatever happened. Okay, I don't know. So he went ahead. He didn't snitch. He didn't do any of that. Okay. because it would have came up in R. Kelly's case, and definitely would have came up in his case, right? So by him taking a plea now, with in the other case, it doesn't mean that he is going to tell per se to get R. Kelly in trouble or say, but if he did tell to lessen his time, you got to think about it. R. Kelly's case is already over. Could they possibly bring something that could connect to R. Kelly based on what Don tell him? Yeah, but the prosecutors already come out and said that Don didn't that R. Kelly didn't have anything to do with instructing Don. If that's what I heard. If I'm not correct, let me know. So if that's the case, that tells you right there that even based on what Don would tell, the prosecutor is already not biting that R. Kelly instructed Don in any way to do anything. So it wouldn't harm him to say something to maybe lessen his time, if that's an option. Or if he's gonna take it like a G and go on out, you know, that's good too. If he wants to, what I'm saying? It don't necessarily mean he have to name R. Kelly, especially if R. Kelly ain't do shit. Because when you plea and you start talking shit, you got to be telling the truth. You got to be able to prove it. So they're not gonna give you some time off. You sitting back and saying, yeah, uh, he did it, and they're gonna take your word for it. And no. Most time they want you to show him, you tell him prove, so you know what I'm saying. So I don't see, I don't think he's going to say anything because it wouldn't be just to me, unless it's something else going on, we don't know, wouldn't be beneficial. R. Kelly shit is already over. His trial is in the book. Now his case still going because got the appeals and stuff going, and that appeal has been out since the 12th. They gave it a number, I think, on the 12th or the 13th, and I put it up down the 13th. So it's been out for 2 weeks. His appeal case. So I put the number on the board. If anybody wanna get the paperwork and try to keep up with the paperwork, because I know that I probably won't be in the loop. I said I was gonna try to work this stuff until I start back teaching in August till we report back. But I might, knowing me, I might keep it up. Shit. I'm so tired. I got my goddamn, I got one of my first paychecks in the paper form. Shit, I ain't even deposited, motherfucker. But you can scan it into your bank. I ain't did that. I'm so damn tired. You're sitting right here. Y'all hear? Listen. That's it in the envelope. I ain't put in the bank yet. So goddamn tired. But anyway, so I don't think he would say anything, right? I really don't. But who knows? Who knows? So now that interview, Lord have mercy. I think it was a good interview. I really, really, really did. However, it had some funny ass moments in that goddamn interview. And the chat was more funny. I was like, hell to the no. Honey, when Don said, when Texas Black said, and for the record, R. Kelly, I don't know what you call him, R. Kelly Rock, he didn't tell you to put that up there. And Don told him, wait a minute. He said to take it down. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. I was like, and he corrected her. I was holler. Baby, I almost levitated. You hear me? I was like, what? He said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute now, shit. Oh, I hollered. And her face, it was so, her face was like, wait a minute. And so, and I felt like the chat was feeling like, oh hell no, he finna, like he finna start saying some shit. Then the chat was I'm like, oh, Don, the Lord is gonna free you and R. Kelly. Oh, Don said, hang on in there. You strong, Don. You R. Kelly's friend. I was rolling. I was like, baby, he ain't gonna say that. He cleared that. I'm like, now wait a minute. Wait a minute, Don. Now, wait a minute now. You might tell them people a little story. Hold on, what is that? Are you going to tell them people a little motherfucking story? Take down the I think they were talking about the pictures and stuff are fake. Because then Don was saying that all of this occurred out of some kind of goddamn pep rally. And I was like, at the pep rally, what to do, what to do about the with the situation or whatever. So all of this developed out of the pep rally. Now, this is what he said. I ain't making this up. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. And so I was like, oh shit. And I was like at the pep rally. I'm like, now wait a minute. I got to ask. We got to ask our neighbor, Dana J. Was you at that goddamn pep rally? Oh shit. Oh, Dana, you gonna have to come out and speak on that motherfucking pep rally. I know you're listening, or I know you're gonna get the message. Was you at the pep rally? Now, she didn't ask the question about to call me daddy. That's what I want clarification on. Was it a text message you sent, he sent, or was y'all talking about a text message that included somebody referencing call me daddy? Because it also could have been they were saying some woman was saying call me daddy. Well, I didn't get what the nature of that text message come from, and that's how I've been. Oh, no problem. That's how I've been. Um, I've been out the loop. I don't know where it came from. You know, I don't know if if you saying they saying it to each other. Call me that. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Or was it a text message that says some girl and that said, call me daddy or something. And somehow that alluded to something else, right? So I was like, so shit. We ain't get to that. And I thought she was gonna get to it. She thought because she put it to they was calling you gay. I'm like, Texas like they said, or to call me daddy. Get to that part. Damn. But I wanted to get some clarification on that, but call me goddamn daddy. Then Cash Jones popped up in the chat. Baby, they treated her like a motherfucking stepchild. Honey, I don't know what she typed in that, but when I looked up, all I saw was people referencing her. And when I went to look to see what she said, it said, message deleted. I was like, Cash, no, Cash. Damn. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, people. I promise you, if y'all just give me the answers, I promise you, I won't abuse you over him. I just want I'll let you say what you got to say to clear your fucking shit up or whatever. But that's just what I want. I just want nobody that calls me daddy. And if I had a question for Cash, because I don't want nobody to say nothing that may incriminate themselves, whatever. I ain't got time for that shit. But I would want to know how she feel about all this disclosure that's coming about with her name in it. Because shit, you would have thought her ass was on trial too. Yeah, much of Cash Jones. I'm like, goddamn. And I hate that I didn't get a chance to keep up with his stuff or whatever. I had to get that bag. Yes. So I was like, it is what it is. Well, honey, when he said no, no. he told me to take it down. I was like, oh, okay. And then so then he started talking about how R. Kelly was broke and all that type of shit and whatever, and he had to um something for him and stuff like that. So I mean, you cannot deny, there ain't nowhere in the hell you can say that Don wasn't a friend. Did he do everything right? No. Did he do everything wrong? No. And that's just the bottom line. And yeah, and then I kind of felt bad for him sitting up there. I feel bad for anybody going down there to the people, but I felt kind of bad for him. You know, I really did, and I believe. Well, I know. I might probably say that. I'm gonna say fuck it. I believe and some of his people that started out with him or rode with him have kind of fell off from him. That hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe if that little unit would have worked out their differences and just worked toward a goal, maybe a lot of this stuff wouldn't have happened, or maybe the support have been the support for each other would have been a little different, because they have created a situation where it evolved from support just for R. Kelly to support for each other, because it's other people on that side is coming up in paperwork, coming up on charges, coming up here, coming up there, and a lot of people have put in a lot of work, both on the ground, behind the scenes, this and the third, whatever. And I think if they would have come together and worked out their differences and push forward like that. But you had so many people was trying to be the leader of this, the person, you want credit for this, the person that's doing the most work, the person is whatever. Nobody was working. It's like, and they have this thing that, okay, well, if you didn't do what I told you to do, if you couldn't produce, I'm gonna step right over your ass and go and get somebody else, and I'm gonna treat you like I don't know you or whatever. So a lot of that, infighting and shit like is what brings you here today with the bullshit. You bring you here today with the bullshit, and it's really, really, it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. They had a chance to do something. I don't know if it would have helped in that case, because when you have some dead solid shit like that, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they didn't have no evidence." Da, 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 da. No, yes, it did. But when you have shit like that, and you gotta know bodies getting on the stand, giving their testimony, whether they got a piece of tangible evidence or whatever to support it, it still counts as evidence. And the only thing the other side can do is to get up there on cross and try to poke holes in it, try to make it seem like what they're saying shouldn't be relied on. That's the only thing they can do. And if you can't do that, if you don't have nothing yourself tangible to prove that person is lying, or if you don't have no one else to get up there and say, yeah, but that didn't happen, then the jury is going to accept what that person says, right, as the truth. And when I and I was talking about the jury charge, right? The jury instructions, jury charge, same thing. And I gave a whole breakdown on it. Plus, I included, for the first time, I actually copied and I actually looked up the goddamn what the um, internet says a jury charge is. I found the definition that is pretty much accurate, because a lot of this stuff when it comes to the law on the internet isn't accurate. And that's why in our school we don't accept majority of the sources around here. It's like a couple of them that we accept from students, as far as when they're turn submitting work, or this is their references or what have you. Majority of we don't accept. All right. But we always, the first resource we tell them to go to is what? The law library. But anyway, so I put that up there, so if anybody wanted to, you can go and look to see. Since everybody like to use Google around here, to look and see what the hell a jury charge is. So when a judge, every judge in a jury trial has to do this. They have to tell the jury exactly what they must use to find someone innocent or guilty. It's not the judge's bias. It's not the judge's personal feelings. It's not the judge telling the jury, from her point of view, what they must do to find a person guilty. No, it is the law. It's a procedure. She has to do. He or she has to give those instructions to the jury in order to ensure that a person is either convicted legally or acquitted legally. That's it. It's not nothing magical, nothing nefarious behind it. It may read like it's one-sided, but it's not. She's pretty much telling you that you got to consider the evidence presented. You got to consider this and that. You got to convict by the elements. Did the prosecution prove the elements? So it's not a one-sided instruction. It's not. It's telling you if they got how they are to determine if someone's innocent or guilty, and if proved or disproved is added on there, they'll give the instructions for that as well. So you got to make sure that it's a fair trial, and the way they ensure that is by the judge charging the jury, right? The jury's charge. That's basically what it is. So with all the all the external support that went on with regards to the case, the only strategy could have been is to try to get in this information in front of potential jurors. That would have been the main thing, the only thing that you could do. If you have all this shit going on, this evidence and all this stuff going on and whatever, that's hard. That's a hard goddamn thing to get over. And the judge has to admit evidence that should be admitted. Has to exclude or preclude evidence that shouldn't be included. That's his or her job. That's the procedure. And what's that called? That's called primary law. Mandatory law sometimes, but they call, as these are procedures, the rules of evidence. It dictates what is allowed and what's not on either side. Motion in limine pretty much dictates the strategies that the defense or the prosecution is going to use. Everything has to be the 3 R's: relevant, reliable, and relatable. If not, that judge has the I'm going to put it like this: the judge don't have a choice under the law either to allow it or disallow it. It has nothing to do with a bias. It has nothing to do with a bias. Now, that's not saying, okay, I want you to get, just in case, I don't want y'all to think I'm lying, because that's not saying that on appeal, the attorney can't say that, well, the judge was biased, this and the third. On again, like I told you, on your briefings, and remember, Daryl McDavid, attorney, called J-Bo out on this. On your briefings that you submit, your paperwork, you are writing a persuading argument. Doesn't mean that it's factual. So she may say the judge was being biased. Okay? She may say that. That don't mean it's true though. Okay, but she may say that. She may cite several reasons. And what I told you is that when you put in those post conviction motions, you run a risk of a judge firming up and securing her earlier rulings, right? So now all of those objections and objections are what comes up on acquittals and the new trial, most of the new trial. You run a risk for the judge now explaining why she didn't allow this piece of evidence, why she didn't rule this way, why she didn't do this, whatever. Now, the appellate court has in writing the judge's words, the how she, says, oh, okay, well, I didn't do this because of this. I allowed this because of this, whatever. Now, so you run a risk when you do that. That doesn't mean all hope is lost. That's not what I'm saying. But you run a risk of getting that answer. And when I read that, what Judge Ann came back and said, I was like, oh god damn. how you turn this into a decent appeal? You know what I'm saying? How you turn this into a decent appeal? Because on appeal, J-Bo gets to appeal based on the issues of the law. Was the law interpreted correctly? When I'm talking, that's the mandatory primary law. Was it the statutes and all that shit was interpreted correctly? The issues of fact, that means the evidence, the rulings she made, the evidentiary hearing rulings and stuff. Was it, did she allow the correct stuff? Did she preclude the correct stuff? You know what I'm saying? And also, you're going to look at the issues of procedure. Did the judge make any errors? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that what the appeal says will be factual. It will help if J-Bo has examples and stuff, and she will have that to support what she's saying on that appeal. But we don't know. I don't know what it's going to say, but hey, we don't know if it's going to be factual or not. And the appeal board gets to do several things where they get to deny it flat, approve it, and grant it, and they may send it back to the lower court to fix the errors. They may send it, they may order a new trial. There's a lot of things that can happen. So I'm not saying all is lost. I'm gonna give it to you straight. How our accuracy rate over here is pretty high. Okay, pretty high. So I'm gonna give it to you straight. Because I don't want nobody come back. Oh, you nah, I'm telling you. So, but anyway. Now, should R. Kelly take a plea in the Chicago case? When you take a plea deal, you give up Right. You might plead, make a bargain for any, current, present, and future charges. But if you take a plea deal, that means that you can't appeal. But for one reason is that you was pressured to take that appeal, or you didn't understand it, or something like that. All those other reasons, what I just read off, just not read off, I just rambled off to you. You can't use those issues. So, was it make sense for him to take a plea in Chicago? No, he already got 30 years on the tape, right? You don't know if that appeal is going to be approved or not. If he takes a plea, he still got to do that time in Chicago. Ain't gonna be no plea in that, and unless he's trying to, if he can make a deal to take one, get one for 15, considerably less. Yeah, that would make sense. Like you got 15, 20 years, something like that. But who knows? And then we don't know what is he facing in Chicago. I don't know the maximum time he's facing. You know, the time there, if he is found guilty there, then the judge can opt to run all those charges. In that case, I'm just talking about that case, run everything concurrent there, but he's supposed concurrent for the charges there, right? But as far as the time is supposed to be consecutive with New York. So if he got 30 years in New York and he got, just say he gets 7 in Chicago, then he would have to do a total of 37 years. So just say what he's facing is 100 years in Chicago, but when we lump them all together, it ends up like 7 years. Then he'll have to he's supposed to do 7 years on top of the 30, which will make it total 37 for the both for the case. If y'all understand what I'm saying, like he was facing 100. I'm just giving a number. He was facing 120 years in New York, but they ran the counts concurrently, right? So they gave him 30. They ran most of the counts concurrently. They gave him 30. They run the counts concurrently in the Chicago trial, and just say if it comes out to, I'll just do a better number of 10. Comes out 10, but then the judge is supposed to, unless he opts to do it otherwise, supposed to run those two cases together consecutively, which will make it 40 years. Y'all understand what I'm saying? With running the counts concurrently and running the cases concurrently is two different things. What's good with it? What's good with it? I see y'all. What's good with it? Oh, thank you, y'all, baby. I missed y'all too. I really did. I do. I do. I be trying, y'all. I be trying to get in while I fit in and be listening to some stuff or whatever. Like I tell you, it's a couple people I do listen to, um, because I get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I always be like, yeah, that's right. I always be in that mode. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I do. I'm like, yeah, you got it. That's right. That's right. Because I just like to see people, do a good job and grow, whatever. But yeah. So, but I be child MIA. I be hardcore sleeping, snoring and shit now, snoring like a bear. So I be trying to get in. Hey, oh, look at Shout Tay and Shout Baby One. Hey, Mr. Niece Coco She, what's good with it? Sir Miguel. Sir Miguel. Hey, Leslie, what's good with it, Haunty? What's good with it? What's up in? Hey, Ladybug 981. Hey, Dub K, y'all came on out for the girl today, baby. Yes, yes. Y'all know how to welcome. Hey, D Sim. Hey, Regina White. Y'all know how to welcome a girl back on the block. Hey, Love Sphere. Yes, 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 yes. Purple Prawn, love me some purple. Purple. Hey, 313. What's good with it? What's good with it? Demetrius Bradley. I think I said, hey, Sonya Davis. But yeah, so y'all. But yes, Miss Amnesia. I'm trying to erase my god. Oh, child, I feel like, honey, I've been put in front of a firing squad. Like, what the hell? Like, I've been in the Matrix. I've been like, what the fuck is this? Huh? What is this? Huh? What? Huh? I ain't understanding nothing. So I'm like, if I don't understand it, I'm like, something ain't right. But yep, yeah, y'all. So, but I mean, so did y'all hear the Don Russell interview? I think she did a real good job interviewing him. I damn sure want her to get to the call me daddy shit. Now we may never get the answer. As you know, over here, we don't mind our own damn business. We don't. Shit. Y'all hear me slurping up that water? Mm-mm. No, sir, Miguel. Dude, I be laid out. I be tired. But Joe told y'all I'm doing a fourth shift. Shit, I be tired. I be so goddamn worn out and beat down. I don't see how y'all listen. I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. I was out in the field 12 hours. 12. 12 hours because a lot of crime, especially internet crime, happens on the weekend. I'm a rook. Okay, I got to get familiar with all this new shit. I ain't doing. I'm on contract. Listen, and I was telling y'all, I waiting. I don't know if somebody gonna come in and talk about the shit. We'll get back on Don, but I'll tell y'all. I was trying to tell you about how to work these contracts and shit like that. I was telling y'all the best contract to have is a government contract. That's the best contract to have. Okay. Now, if you don't have no benefits and shit or whatever, you need a real job, go get your job with some benefits or whatever. Right? But the best contract to have is a government contract. Then but and also if you already got a full-time job or whatever, work some contracts and shit. If work them in behavioral services, mental health, whatever, get all them state contracts, things of that nature. Like I said, I believe Sylvia have license to work with. I know she does. She can work with get all those patients and stuff like that. She can do all that type of work. I got that. Um, listen, and I'm about putting people to work, right? But here's the thing, right? I fuck around and told those people I want to push some stuff, right? Now I'm not gonna, I got my same two behavior services people, okay, a mental health and a juvenile. I got my same. I'm not adding no more of that to my list. I got about 60 something addresses out here in this world now, okay, because you got to have with some of them, you got to have a a address in that city or that state, depending on what the state requires. But anyway, they don't pay that much, but it's just rewarding, right? So, and I think there's a lot. I think a few people right here that can work with state, like shit like that, and any kind of behavior service, elderly and all that type of shit, right? So if y'all can get that and work that, that's I know a lot of CNA people extended their, got license and stuff like that to work with those type of people because they already knew how to do the care and stuff, right? I just do the triage. So we got that. I put people to work on that, and that comes here and there. But pushing the products, I told those people because I was just placing people, and I put a small sample of the stores that I got in to push some goddamn products. I've told them people I want to start pushing some products too because I'm not teaching this summer. I can push a couple products as well as put people to work pushing products. But if I take and say I'm gonna take the high dollar product, projects, and then put the people, as regular the other one, so I can make money hand over fist. I'm gonna go out there and get that bag. I see people around here riding around cars with stacks and shit. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm Which I'm happy for all that type of shit, but I'm like, hey, let me see if I can, hey, work it like that. Hell, I got to work it too. And honey, I was like, baby, I got to get it. I got to get it. So, man, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I done already rubbed my body in goddamn icy hot. I done been asleep. Listen, I just started last week. And I already called in. Shit, I already called in. I'm tired. Hell no, I'm tired, y'all. Oh, shit. I don't see how y'all be going out there all of my hours and shit every day. I can't do that no more. I already called in. Well, I can show you my phone, baby. I already called this on the calendar. Your girl done called in. Shit, but no, Sitbo. No, not on the corner pushing products. No. No, not that. You seen the damn. I put some of the stores on the thing. Mm-mm. Y'all, let me tell you something. Me and my baby came on here and told that damn story about honey, how I done put in there for that goddamn project with that Neutrogena way back when, and I told them people I wear a little motherfucking medium shirt, got that goddamn baby shirt, and me and my baby had to stretch that motherfucker because I wanted that job. But listen, because you got to have your head shot in and all of that. Well, back then you could just have one picture in, but now they want one without makeup, one with makeup, right? So you look halfway decent, you pretty much can get it. And then if you push products before, you pretty much gonna get it. But and baby, I got that little old T19 motherfucking shirt and shit. Hell, because I was thinking this is me so kind of like, man, they are not finna book no motherfucker that say they need a large shirt. Because at that point, I was goddamn, that's when I was all swollen and shit like that. Fuck that. But I still had to make that money. I was sick. I still had to make that extra goddamn money. Me and my baby stretched that goddamn shirt out. I still got that shirt. Baby, one day I'm gonna show y'all how little that I can wear it now, but I'm gonna show you how little that motherfucking shirt was, baby. Child, them motherfucking a few hours, baby. That shirt was coming on up. That shirt was crawling up my motherfucking chest, baby. That shit was like, baby, this ain't right. Now you know your ass is too big with this shirt. Oh, oh Lord. That shit was so goddamn funny. Oh, thank you, Shawty. Thank you. No, I ain't out there pushing that goddamn them product, that type of dope. I ain't pushing that dope. No. I'm in them people's store. Hey, I what I don't even know how to sell it. You got where they gonna come up and say I ain't got number $8, and I'm supposed to give them a $10 rock. See, I might as well gonna say it out because Levi gonna make sure we all go to prison anyway. Shit, we're gonna be right in there. We're gonna be on probation and whatever, and I don't know nothing, so I know they're gonna let me motherfucking out. I ain't gonna get no time. and no probation, because I ain't got shit. When I turn over my motherfucking phones, all of them, they're going to say, oh, she ain't got shit. Right. Can I go now? Shit. Have me hemmed up in there. All you have to say is, I got it. But Sidbo, I wanna start like everybody else start. I wanna run out to the car. I wanna run out to the car. I wanna run out to the car when, or I want the people on the bicycle, whatever the person on the bicycle supposed to be doing. I know they do something on that bicycle. That's what I want to do. You know, I don't want to be on the bicycle, but I want to run out to the car and shit, beat the people to the car. So I got it. Shit. Hell, I'm gonna sell my stuff. I bet you I push that shit good. I bet you. Watch, I'm gonna sell that too. I'm gonna sell that. A nickel and a tray. Miss Leslie, what the hell you talking about? You don't know nothing about that. What the fuck? Didn't I tell you? I told y'all that the people, the people that, have the channel, they usually will attract people similar to them. Now, I don't know what you're talking about, but I done heard what you're talking about. I don't know nothing about it. Oh, man, you know what? I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to do this family pack on here live, but I didn't, before I went live, I got so tickled about what I was hearing on that goddamn live. I forgot the goddamn save my shit. Hold on. But anyway, so let me I'll probably put it in a video, but let me tell you what's going on, right? So when I've been off here, right, my cousin that lives about maybe 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours away, she had gotten sick. And so I told you now on my mom and them side, it's a strain. Y'all probably gonna take it strain because remember I told you we all named after each other or same, and this is so funny. At least three of us have on the father side. We have so I'm named after actually somebody on my father's side, directly named after them, but on my mama's side, we have the same names running. So some people got my first name, some people got my middle name. I got my cousin's middle name. Some people got her first name. So it's all mixed up like that. And as well as my cousin's father and my other cousin that I was talking to on the message, well, both of them referenced on the message that I'm gonna show y'all. They're named after directly after their father, but the same names repeat on the mama on our side too. So it's all confusing, right? My daughter came on when we did that trivia, and she said, "Yeah, we all named after each other, right?" So it's weird, right? So right there, it's all fucked up. So my cousin, she got sick, went to the hospital, right? And our family hold a lot of secrets. It's not the secrets that you think it is that would be secrets, right? We don't have no drunk uncles showing up, fucking everything up. We don't have no incest. We don't have nobody molested. We have one person that had a baby. Well, he got her pregnant when they were 18, and so he had the baby right before he turned 19. We have that. We have one case of that. But we don't have any of that. The secrets be people marrying, people getting pregnant, right, out of wedlock. Well, you could be, you could be married, but this is just crazy, right? And look, and like if somebody gets cancer or something like that, that's a secret too, right? We don't have no history of a bunch of people going to prison, stuff like that. Even the one person we do have, they have a goddamn degrees and shit. So it's crazy, right? So it's crazy. So anyway, it's just we were talking about that, and it's so weird because the younger ones that's under me, they don't understand any of that dynamic that has been pushed down from the older people, but they find themselves carrying it out. And if you could see in the phone call and the stuff that I have, whatever that I was gonna show y'all, I'm gonna put it together because I don't feel like doing it now because it's too much flipping. It is it is weird, right? Because I remember, people flipped out when, Azrael said that her parents didn't want her to get a job. Well, that is standard in my family. I don't get no job. You don't get on no benefits and shit either, right? You don't do that. You don't get no job until you graduate, not no high school, college, and I'm talking about with a good degree. Then they allow you to get a job. Yes, yes, I'll tell you not a word of a lie. So my and see this is so crazy, right? We keep so let me tell you something. So if you don't marry somebody that the family has vetted or approved of, most likely you're gonna secretly marry them. Okay. I got secretly married twice. You know, if you're not married or they don't like your spouse and you pop up pregnant, you're gonna be secretly pregnant. You just probably not most time we just pop up with the baby after we done had them. We disappear, whatever, and come on back with the baby. I know this sounds crazy, but this is how I ain't lying to you. If y'all want me to, I'll start showing you the shit now. I'll play. Well, matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play my daughter, me and my daughter talking about this crazy shit, and then I'll put. I ain't got to lie to you. You know how your mama ain't gonna lie to you about shit. It's the weirdest shit ever. But if they don't vet you, because here's the thing, right? They say that you're not gonna bring that trash in this family. You ain't gonna do none of that. So my little cousin, he'll be 36 this year, I believe. His daughter will be 17. Him and his daughter and the mama done fell out because she done went and got a job. Yeah, you ain't allowed to work. Well, anyway, I play me and my daughter talking about this crazy shit. And y'all see what I'm talking about. Because she confused too. And this is little stuff I like to bring. Yeah, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy.
So was she in the hospital before, or they took her to the hospital because she was having a stroke?
Yeah, they just did it. He said she went there yesterday.
Jeez Louise. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm scared to ask him. I'm scared to ask him when he done got married. Because I wonder, is he a different kind of boy? Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I kind of tell you, we had this conversation about all these secrets and stuff. But it's really not secrets. This is a life.
Yeah.
This is crazy. And I ain't never want none of y'all under me to have to go through all this family motherfucking pressure, this bullshit, this perfection. I mean, and I get it. Don't get me wrong, and it definitely has, has an upside to it. But god damn, shit, let a bitch live. And and some things still take me out. I was just talking to Elsa. I said, honey, I ain't know Jazz had no motherfucking nose ring.
Is it real?
Yeah, it probably is.
I don't mind saying that. I mean, the last thing I knew about Kenny, he had posted, it was either the Facebook or Instagram, I forgot. Yeah, he was broke down on the side of the highway somewhere. He drove a Charger, a white Charger.
Now he's in a white charger. Oh.
Yeah. Other than that, I ain't seen nothing else. Hey, do you know when he got married?
No, I want to ask, but I don't think it's an opportune time. She said she's doing good or whatever, but I want to ask her, when did you get married? And I don't want to say who told me.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
But I don't understand why would that have to be a secret?
Oh my God, Elsa just said that he got upset. He mad because Dad's got a job. This whole family is as good as it is. We crazy in the motherfucker. I'm done. I'm done. And you ever asking why would it be a secret? But see, here's the thing, right? I did a pretty good job keeping you from the pressure, even though I still, have had you under the shit where you need to excel or whatever. I did a good job of keeping you from finding these motherfucking pressures. Because if you're asking why would that be a motherfucking secret, then you're asking the right motherfucking question. Because why would it be? This is crazy. Same reason I got in trouble. Same reason.
Same reason what now?
Same. What I just said, I forgot because another text came in.
You said the same reason I got in trouble or something.
Oh, same reason I got in trouble for playing rap music in my 40s at my place. Huh? Are you crazy? It's my place.
Right.
We in here drinking and playing spades. I'm playing rap music. What the fuck is going on? That's all I want to know. What is going on?
That's crazy. I was just saying, why would that, like, hey, he doggone near 40?
He's a little older than you. What is it? Okay.
He should be like 35, 36, something like that.
Yeah.
Shoot, close enough. Like, why would that have to be a secret? I know you, this Mercedes, you've been taking me off all the way down here, in and out these doggone lanes. They gonna cut over in front of me. I'm just trying to get to the house. Can't get to the house.
This is crazy. She said he got mad because Jazz got a job.
Ain't she 16?
You know we can't get jobs, girl. You know, we can't have no job.
I know you really didn't want me working either.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Because we was part of it. You get mentally washed because you part of the motherfucking family establishment. That's the only thing I can say. It's crazy. No, what? But I did a good job keeping you out of this bullshit. I really did. Oh man, yeah. I really can't say nothing.
It's crazy that you say that.
Yeah, so and I got so I told we crazy the motherfucker. So you understand that motherfucking goddamn you never get it. You never are too successful in this motherfucker. Yeah. God damn. How much you got? I don't, baby. Well, I'm trying to tell you. Tell you what get you in trouble in this goddamn family. Them nose piercings and them face rings, all that bullshit. Slicing you know how them guys be slicing their eyebrows up in a half and shit like all that crazy shit. Color hair. Uh, uh, shit. Tattoos, braids, plaits, and all that bullshit. Now, baby. Hey, you gonna have to go. We gonna have to have a sit down, baby. You gonna, before you know, you gonna see drove cars and shit pulling up. And you thinking something that really major happened. No, they come and say, why you got them tattoos? Like, God damn, you can't do shit. You got the baby. It is weird, y'all. It's weird. It is weird. That perfection shit, that is crazy. That structure, that's wild. Coco, she said that Clary shit is some broke bullshit. They need to get a job. Honey. Mm-mm. You got to make sure you got to not graduate high school. Nah, that ain't. You got to graduate college. You got to have a good degree. And baby, if you got a 4 year, you better shit better be in some motherfucking or technology or something. Or some of your you got to keep going. It's crazy. My child would be lost. But see, I kept away from all that type of stuff, you know. And see, I booked some of the I ain't booked none of it really. I just had questions. Like why and I'm 40 something, why I can't play rap music? Why I can't wear, slip in shoes, my toes done well, why I can't wear them? They fashionable now. If you got to have a strap around the back of them, whatever, and it had to be some kind of sandal. But then them little slide in wedges and stuff like that, you got to get that approved. I'm like, hell no. Wait a minute now, hell no. And that pressure right there, child, I have to show y'all. I'm gonna find a way to put them text messages and stuff like that up so y'all can see how stressed out my little cousins and them are. And of course, you know me, I don't pick no sides. So my cousin, now all them names the same. So, and they ain't got the same dad and none of that shit. They just everybody's name the same. I can tell you that. So my cousin Kenny, he has a daughter, right? And let me see if I can put that picture up. My daughter, because I had it prepared. My daughter and her, and I pitch in with my little cousin. I pitch in with her for is like when she wants um different things, whatever. Like she wanted a Paris bedroom and all that type of shit, girl. All just the big stuff or whatever that she be wanting because she's not gonna want for anything. We're all gonna pitch in, so that's just how that works. But I pretty much really pitch in with her because you know. Let me find that picture. her and my baby. You know, I don't have to scratch the faces out and shit. But so her mom and my cousin was together a long time. Apparently, he done secretly married some girl that I've never met. We don't know nothing about. Nobody ain't tell us that she was married. So that leads me. Somebody told me that she has a child. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. A ready-made family. You come here in this family with a ready-made family. You really go and you fall in love with somebody got a ready-made family. And I don't know if y'all from the South. I'm not on the screen yet, but y'all do know what a ready-made family is. A ready-made family means that you dating somebody that already got a child. That is a big no-no. You don't date nobody that's already got a goddamn child. They ain't having that, baby. So you got to get that approved. Hey, you got to get that approved. That's going to cause a big old motherfucking thing, right? So let me tell you. My uncle, he was engaged to this girl. I've heard this story. He was engaged to this girl, this lady that everybody liked. She was in the church and the family. She was already family approved. He ended up meeting my aunt Lucille. My aunt Lucille had a child already. And when he fucked around and dipped out and came back and married her. Now I don't know how y'all who all from the South. Well, let me hear if this sound familiar. Because this is what they have to do. This is what the boys have to do. They have to make excuses when they marry somebody that's not right, the so-called per the family standards. They go and say, let me tell you what he said happened to him. Child, this is some bullshit. And this is how I know it was bullshit. Him and the girl breaks up that was from the church. He goes and marries my Aunt Lucille. My Aunt Lucille had a daughter. When he comes back on the scene, he's already married to Lucille, which means that he had to be with Lucille during that time he was with that nice church girl. He tells, and the women in my family are very strong, pistol, proper. They gonna cut you out, but it's gonna be proper, and they will shoot at you. But he told them that he was drugged and all that shit like that, and that he woke up married. Yes, that's the running excuse in this family. Somehow, way nobody knows how they done got married. They just come back married. I'm gonna tell you. So, listen, how is that the case? And you stayed married till you died? Well, shit. I know back then they had the way to get out the motherfucking marriage. No. So she had that baby. And when I tell you, that lady, my Aunt Lucille, experienced hell from my family damn near from day one. They gave them people, they will give you, these some nasty little motherfuckers. They will give you hell. People be, honey, they talk to you so rough. Now I know you saying, well, that's why you do it. But no, I take it easy on here. I promise you, y'all. I promise you. Oh my gosh. Oh, you be like, oh no. I be on my head down. Oh, Jesus. I be like, oh no. They went there they gave that woman hell. 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 Ain't never like that lady. Just because she wasn't cookie cutter right. She wasn't right. I don't know what the fuck. Oh my gosh. I got so many cousins that are married some women that the family don't deem them right. And and if they just say they break up with the one that they do like, my family have no problem making sure the one that they do like is in attendance every motherfucking gathering. They don't give a fuck that you married to somebody else. They rude. I be like, baby, I just be looking, and people be thinking that I'm the motherfucking goddamn secretary for the devil. I said, well, wait till you meet these motherfuckers. Y'all gonna be running back to me. And I'm telling you, I'm the one everybody like to hang around with in the family. That's what they call me, an OG. They come run everything back. They like, baby, that's too much. That's too much. That shit be so goddamn funny. I just be shaking my motherfucking head. I wouldn't be bothered with this shit for nothing in the damn world. No, no, they don't do no prenup. They when they get finished, no. When you bring somebody, you bring like if I bring a friend or somebody that I'm dating, whatever, for them to meet, right? They ask them so many questions. They want to know about their family. If they family not like presidential and shit, they already looking crazy and looking at each other and shit. Yeah, like well that means you ain't about shit. Cause they thing is you're not gonna bring no trash into this family. That's what they say. They don't cut corners and whatever. They're very rude, very very rude. And sometimes I be like, oh God, or like if I mean friends and shit. It's so many. I'm trying to, and they will harass your ass till you just politely till they want you to stop hanging with the particular friends or whatever. And I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you this. Now I don't know how this works, but had I to listen, and a lot of us would have listened, we wouldn't have been. I've definitely been no motherfucking gang, and none. I wouldn't have cut that girl. None of that shit. Had I been hanging with that motherfucking crew, I had to get married the first time. You know how I had to get married? On my lunch break. Hey, I came back and I walked in the door with him and I was looking around and shit. I was like, we married. They was like, what? My mama and my cousin could not believe it. Could not believe it. They said, you did what? Because I'm going to tell you, the first time my mama saw the first husband, she said, I don't care how good he looks. Now, you know he had to be goddamn fucking a looker. When my mama, older than me, recognized that right off. And she ain't never like no light skinned dude. And everybody in the world and everybody in this town knew. If you in the club with him, you already know you got the best looking nigga in the club 100%. So anyway, she said, I don't care how good he looks. Y'all ain't gonna make it. That was the first time she met him. And she was right. I like, ooh, child. He couldn't get his religion together. Yeah, that's when I was Miss Jones then, baby. Ooh, child. I stayed Miss Jones a little bit. I was in and out. That's how I do. I think no, I do. When I played my friend Tony, we talk about and you know how you do. You've been married and then you've been engaged to somebody else, and then you be still married and get divorced and still married to somebody. Honey, I be in and out, baby. I get in and out. I move in and out. Yes. Mm-mm. I got married to him on my goddamn lunch break. On my lunch break. Sure do. We went down there to get the license, and he said, well, how much it costs to get married? Now, I was looking crazy because that getting married shit ain't never my idea. I went to looking crazy. And she said, I think it was 80 something dollars. And he looked at me talking, you want to go ahead on because I don't like me be having a lot of time. I was like, okay. And then that's how that happened. And then the next thing, he that night he came over and he stayed and he brought his stuff and whatever. And child girl. I wish I was men that girl. two of those girls, we were still friends. Honey, the stories you talking about. That's why I love to hear Shabazz tell stories and Levi and them tell stories. I love to hear them tell them goddamn stories. I love when Miss Denise tell her damn stories. And what Miss Denise say? Miss Denise, I don't want to ask your information and your business, but you gonna can you please? I don't know if you wanted to release that information, but how old is your mama? God, y'all see Miss Denise's mama? Oh my gosh. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You know, it's how like I gotta find that picture, but show my little cousin that got a job and my daughter how they got all that hair, child. We'll never be without no hair. Yeah, we hair as motherfucking monkeys. But Miss Denise's mama looked so young. I was when she was saying that's my mom right there, and I was like, I kept trying to look around, like maybe who she talking about? Uh, mm-mm. I was like, you know, I ain't trying to ask somebody business. I was just curious. I'm like, this ain't this lady birthday. Is she sure? Is she sure? She looks young, and her aunts and stuff do too. I be enjoying that type of shit. I just be sitting back and enjoying it. All right, look at that. No, child, they no, but to get Miss Karen, now they don't do no prenup time. They do a motherfucking interrogation on your ass. They interrogate everybody. They tell you you find them in the trash, leave them there. Oh, child, I got my cousin, because you know they call on my I don't want y'all think I tape everybody. They call on my goddamn line, my police line. You know, it's police ass house. That my number I done had 20 goddamn years, so it's all hooked up. I have to go back and find all that shit. But him and I had a good conversation about how the instructions are. If you find them, that's what they tell you. You find them in the, that means your friends and your men and the women, whatever. You find them in the trash, leave them there. Don't be no yes man. All kind of shit like that. They teach by parables, child. We just be the ones of my age and below. We just be laughing. We just be laughing like this is crazy. They be dead ass serious, dead ass. You know, but they did a lot to get three streets here named after him. My cousin's father, he got a street named after him in Atlanta. You know, so the shit works pretty good. But baby, how they interrogate people, it's ridiculous. We be so scared to bring people around. Oh my gosh. They want to know who your family is. You better start naming off some. I'm kin to the Rockefellers. I'm kin to the Clintons, the Bidens. You be like, God damn. Uh-uh. I sent a text to my cousin. I was like, I said, it's some shit to get your ass kicked out this family quick. Tattoos, face piercings, braids, saying that you like the Boston Celtics, President Reagan, saying you like him, saying that you're a Republican. That shit, that's automatic. Kick your ass by him. Let's get married. And I told him, don't forget the prenup. Yo, what's ours to pass from generations, not for those married into the family. Right, right. What do you think about the Nick Cannon, Chris Brown ace? What are you talking about, Cool BJ? Cool BJ. What are you talking about, Nick Cannon and Chris Brown AIDS? Hell no. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I don't know if Cool BJ blue or not, because I'm going to have to block his ass myself. Hold on. Let me go Google this. Oh, you don't come in here with all this bad information. Hold on. What the fuck is he talking about? Hold on. Uh-uh. Is you crazy? Let me look. I'm going to stop mid-sentence. Lord have mercy. They talking about this heifer, some Instagram model talking about, is that why he looking so bad? Wait a minute. Oh, let me read this now. Let me read what it say. It says IG model Gina 2 AIDS confession has people worried for Chris Brown and Nick Cannon. HIV and AIDS continues to be two of the most feared diseases, but also some of the easiest to avoid. By taking proper precautions, getting tested regularly, and not engaging in certain risky activities, most people avoid catching the deadly STD during their lifetimes. However, there are many cases where people have the HIV or AIDS and don't even know it, which can lead to them potentially spreading it to others unknowingly. A situation like this has been going on in the Hollywood and music industry over the past 10 years, possibly. It says, could Chris Brown or Nick Cannon have HIV? Instagram model Gina 2 HIV AIDS confession have people worried for Chris Brown, Nick Cannon, and other celebrities. Gina 2 is an IG model who was known for sleeping with a lot of famous celebrities. Her alleged list of hookups include big name superstars like Nick Cannon and Chris Brown. Recently, Gina 2 took to social media to admit a scary situation she had just become aware of recently. Her remarks could spell trouble for many prominent men in the hip hop and music industry, and the women they have slept with over the past few years as well. In a sad video, Gina 2 confessed she had HIV/AIDS. It's not clear when Gina 2 caught HIV, but she claimed doctors told her it was in her system for at least the last 8 to 10 years. She wasn't aware because she never got an HIV test. The virus is known to lie dormant and not cause symptoms for years in some people after they catch it. During that time, the HIV progressed until Gina 2 had AIDS. The only reason she got tested recently was due to her finally experiencing some deadly symptoms because her white blood count got too low. Naturally, people are worried that Chris Brown or Nick Cannon might have HIV since they have both been linked to Gina 2 in the past. How did Gina 2 catch HIV/AIDS? According to Gina 2, she doesn't know who she contracted the HIV virus from, but she possibly caught it in New York. In one of those videos below, she explained that before learning she had AIDS, there was a point in her life where she was homeless in New York and got raped multiple times. It seems she believed that possibly could be when she contracted the virus, but she still isn't sure. Is it possible Gina Chu caught HIV from a celebrity hookup? Take a listen to her story. Hold on. Wait a minute. The fuck is going on? Hold on. Where is the. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on.
So I get this question a lot. I do not know who gave it to me or where I got it, how I got it. All I know is that because I was so sick at the point of death, that they said I had to have had it for 8 to 10 years. And in that time frame, I was living in New York City and I was homeless. I did get raped a couple times. That's something I like to talk about. I have had a couple free tattoos, so it could have been a dirty needle. I don't know. Do I know those people? No. Did I say anything when those things happened? No, because I was naive and I was stupid and I was young. And that's all I can really say about this question.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me
So I
stop.
get this question a lot.
Okay, let me stop there. Now it says, okay, this situation shows why getting tested regularly for HIV is the utmost importance, even if you aren't considered a high risk demographic. People who are having unprotected intercourse should get tested at least 3 times a year just to be safe. Jenna Chu's AIDS confession could possibly save the lives of people she hooked up with and people that hooked up with men she slept with. Chris Brown, Nick Cannon, and other celebrities linked to her need to get tested ASAP if they haven't already. HIV is treatable only when it's caught early. Word to Magic Johnson. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Oh, let me see what she say right here. What kind of shit is this?
I lost a lot of weight because I was in the hospital. I don't know what happened.
Hold on.
One day I started fainting, fevers. Then I got really weak, and I was going to the doctors, and no one knew what was wrong. They just kept assuming cancer, cervical cancer, lesions, and then I had some doctors say, "No, you're perfectly fine. Like there's nothing wrong with you." Um, but eventually, a doctor was like, "Did you know you have it?" And I'm like, "No," because I wasn't getting checked like I should have, as much as I was supposed to. Um, so I didn't know, and I lost a lot of weight because I was in the hospital. I don't know what happened. And from losing all that weight, I lost mobility in my legs, so I can't walk or stand right now. But I do my therapy every day, and I do take my pills every day like I'm supposed to. I take 5 pills a day, Cetaphil.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, listen, listen. I had been looking at Chris Brown. Let me come right around the front, honey. I have been looking at Chris Brown, and he looks bad, y'all. He looks bad. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Cause wow. Listen, cool BJ baby. If that was some bad information, I was gonna have to specially block your ass. Don't come in talking about nothing about Chris. But listen, I saw he's been doing a couple dates, right? Couple concerts, right? And he looks so frail, and it just looked real gaunt in the face, all sunk in and shit. And I know he be smoking that shit and all that, whatever. But he been smoking that. And then he wasn't really dancing like he used to be dancing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? But I ain't said nothing. 'Cause, I don't run my mouth. But I was like, I don't know, Chris. I don't know about this now. This don't look too good. This don't look too good at all. But y'all, man, look him. I got to hear y'all, I don't know if y'all didn't get a chance to listen to that interview and whatever. And I don't know if Texas Black Chat is back yet. That shit almost took me out when Don Russell said, I'm sorry to get back on that, but I just thought about it. When Texas Black said, for the record, Rob didn't tell you to put that up. He told me, no, no, no. Wait a minute. He said he told me to take it down. That shit took me out. Like what? No. I'm like, well, no, 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 no. Wait a minute. I'm like, oh no, oh no, Don, no, they finna get you. Oh shit, Don, they finna get your ass. I was like, no, 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 no. Y'all listen. Y'all gonna have to get this support shit together. I'm just saying. Working with people out here in these streets. Now, unless y'all just got like to fuck with people, then that's what you do. That's what you like to do. That's what you do. Keep doing it till somebody beat your ass and knock on your door. Keep doing it. That's all I can say. Y'all just like fucking with people. But if y'all truly about what y'all say y'all truly about, then somebody got to have the common sense to deal with the matters which affects the case, right? Whether you want them to stay locked up or whether you want them free. I think the prosecutors have enough to that they don't need any help from the outside. But if anybody want help from the outside, people, but if they ain't fucking with nobody or whatever, I guess they would do that the right way. But this mainly for the people that trying to get them free, because that is an uphill battle. You got to deal with the laws. You can't deal with the emotions. You can't deal with the external shit, all those other factors and stuff. It's just not there. It's just not there. I mean, this has been, I don't know how many years. And right now to this day, you don't have that which can free him. That which shows that he's not guilty or not actually, totally guilty. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody else. You may can find something that shows where liability should be shared, right? But then that is up to the arresting agency whether they want to share that liability with someone else. That doesn't exonerate, him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being 100, which I don't like people just wasting time and fucking with people to where somebody gonna get the motherfucking knocks on your motherfucking door, and it's either someone there to beat your ass or they'll lock your ass up. Then what's the point? You want to go down, you want to be famous. If that's the case, and just say that. You would do a lot of shit around here to get famous and not, be on that bullshit. But I'm just trying to tell you, you got to look for something that free the man. Start there. That literally free it. But just fucking with people in random, that's gonna get you somewhere else. With you on, that's gonna get you at. You're gonna be a co-defendant. Oh Lord, here come the spam. Somebody please get the spam and report it so I can goddamn go in and do my part of it. Thank you, Star. Oh, start whispering because I ain't see Star in the what chat. Thank you, boo boo. But y'all, I done held y'all long enough to hear my bullshit. I'm trying to start getting back in the mood to come on here, but it's so much craziness. But I like listening to other people that, trying to get the, want to do YouTube, trying to be YouTubers. I enjoy listening to that, whatever, different commentary, whatever they got to bring, whatever they got to say. But I want to deal with something else. I swear I like hearing those those Hollywood stories. Do y'all what is this dude name? This dude named Avery. I don't know what his last name is. He was in Boys in the Hood. He's the one that shot Ricky. He's the one that hung out the goddamn car with the rifle. He had the motherfucking rifle and he shot Ricky in the back. That boy Avery has an interesting story. How his life, you know, changed. He was got a little parts here and there, but he ended up being in gangs and shit and committing double murder, all kind of crazy shit. A lot of little stories I hear like that. A lot of those story about NBA players who now doing time, all kind of shit. Oh, thank you, baby. Right, Leslie. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, I don't know what this spam shit is about. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off here. I know somebody else want to contribute to today. But I sure do thank y'all for coming on the room. But make sure y'all sign up for that other link I had put on that board. I'm gonna have to post it back there. But yeah, I want to drop and again I like secrets or whatever about sharing family dynamics and shit that be going because I feel like what we spend so much of our time together and shit like that. I'm okay with sharing certain things or whatever. A lot of it I have to share. I have to get people on the phone or play, go back and remember that like my family and whatever, they're gonna call on the police line. They don't know about this other line. They're gonna call on the police line anyway, so it's automatic gonna pick up and caption they crazy ass because it is funny as hell. My friends and family are crazy. That's the funniest shit. we be on there talking about. And it be like, what? Oh my gosh. And I still have those calls from them ex, those conversations with them damn exes and shit. That shit is hilarious too. We're like, what the fuck? How we used to cut up. My old gang members and shit, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. But I like shit like that. That's funny. I like listen to the interviews and stuff. I like that. I was there when oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Karen. I was listening one day in the chat, and somebody who knew Miss Denise was came on her live. That's good to have insight about people, because these people out here say all kind of shit. When you got people that really know you got some inside shit going. I like to see when people have kids that graduate. I like to see when people have babies that come into this world. I like all that type of shit. I'm into that. I ain't into all this crazy shit, and I'm just not a phony, fake ass girl or whatever. And I can't smile through it, and I can't do all that. It's just not in me. It's just not in me. But child, I done popped on him. I done delayed goddamn work. So I got to go, but I sure appreciate y'all hanging on out here with me. And the next time I go live, I expect to see y'all. And I will see y'all around. But thank y'all for asking. You come back, we miss you. You're going to come back. Say, well, I don't like to really, because I don't really have nothing to talk about. And I don't like wasting nobody's time. So anyway, I'm going to go and get on out of here like somebody behind me. I'm going to go and get on out of here like I'm on Levi's list to go to prison next. I got to stay on the go, baby. I got to stay ducking and bobbing and weaving, baby, because I just don't know, about that list, baby. Shit, hell. Levi got the list. I have to get on up out of here. I have to get the hell out the way, honey, baby, because it is, baby, it's going down around these parts. So, but anyway, y'all tell Deboski I miss him and all of that, and make sure to have and smoochy, 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 and kiss it, kiss it, kiss it. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming on through. And make sure you do what? This. Make sure y'all be good to yourself, be good to someone else, and do something good for everybody, anybody that you can. To the next live, I'm out. Forgot the goddamn sign off. Thanks again to the host, the hostess, and the guests, and everybody else to the next live. Peace.